So this is the site for Ukiah Valley Medical Center. And it's existing building, single-story wood frame. And it has existing utility building and support building. On the east side, on the south side, there's an existing single-story medical office building. The site is bound on two sides by Hospital Drive, which connects or dead ends onto Perkins Street, which is what heads up to 101. The floor plan of the hospital currently has main entranceway here, emergency department, lobby and a gift shop, administration, nutritional services, dietary, and then this whole area is all radiology and operating rooms. These are patient wings, that's an ICU, and this is the OBGYN wing. Because the emergency department is here in front of the hospital, there's a helipad that sits out here on the ground, and so that's how they fly patients in. So there's a flight path that comes over the site and then back and up and over these neighborhoods. So as a consequence of that, there's no parking here in front, and what parking is in front here has really no trees on it. So there was a previous architect that had planned a new ED and ICU expansion for here in front of the hospital on the west side. And the administration was a little bit concerned about that. And so they brought us in to sort of rethink the master plan and see if there was another way to expand this facility in ED ICU, and also look at what we would do to backfill those vacated spaces. So rather than look around the front, we looked to the east side, given the ED and ICU type of function. But in order to do that, we had to relocate these support functions first. So if we came over here to the north and we built ourselves the support building, and that would make way for coming in here and building an ED and ICU building and tying the whole facility together with a back corridor, service corridor. And you take the helipad, put it on the roof of the ambulance canopy. Putting it in the middle here makes it easier for, this is where the trauma rooms would be, makes it easier for this then to be the walk-in and patient walk-in for the part of the ED. So now ambulances, instead of coming around the front, would come off of Perkins Street to drop off patients, and also be a service drive and a loading dock for the hospital support building. So with those pieces in place, and from a site circulation seemed to start to clean things up, we would take then the cafeteria, which is here, and put it in the vacated emergency department space. Then that allows us then to open this whole part of the campus up, the front of the campus, up to the community, and also allows us to populate the front of the hospital now with parking in front and landscaping in areas where currently it's really quite barren. Then once that's complete, we would come in and renovate the pre and post and the OR suite and radiology suite and a new lobby, and that would complete interior renovation and expansion for the ED ICU of Ukiah Valley Medical Center.